Hey everybody, welcome back. It is I, DrBossKey, and today we're doing something really fun and special. So as a game developer, designer, anyone that wants to create interactive elements or interactive experiences for humans or other things, there is no substitute for watching people play or interact with the things that you're designing. No matter how great your designs are, it's very humbling. It makes me humbling. Here, hang on a second. Time for a coffee sip. Cheers. It's very humbling to just see how people are interacting and going along with the journey. And also to get a sense for, did they have fun? Are they having fun? Were they successful? How many times did they fail? Are there, were they challenged? Did they get bored? How easy was it to understand things? And by watching people playing and interacting with your games, you as a designer have the opportunity to then evaluate that. And there's no substitute for the early experiences, because from the moment a person interacts with your stuff, for better or worse, they are already starting to learn what it is to interact. So, and what happens over time as people spend more and more time with something, then they understand it at a lower level or at a more complex level or at a level of understanding, maybe just an understanding, just leave it at that, at a level of understanding that new people wouldn't. So you get this situation where as you watch brand new people interact because they know nothing, that gives you some of the most valuable information. But that's not to be discounted against other types of playthroughs and different levels of experience. But you have to weigh these things, right? Like not everything you observe is absolutely actionable, nor should you necessarily take an action. So we'll get more into that in a bit. But anyways, we're gonna do a little bit different format here. I already have the video. Let's switch on over. Bloop. Okay, so it's the video was in 720p, so that's why we're kind of seeing it this way. I just have Notepad++ here up in the corner. What I usually do is just have a place where I can take notes. So that's what we're gonna do, because one of my favorite sayings is insight without action is worthless. It's a good saying. It just means that if you can have all the insights all day long, but if you don't do any action or plan any actions around them, then they may as well not exist. And what's worse is you're not building a good muscle around taking those insights, challenging, creating your theories, implementing them, and then testing the outcomes. It's it's like being a scientist in this case, right? So anyways, I'm gonna hit the button here. Let's jump into it. About a week ago. That's good. All right. I got my headphones on. Ooh, I'm excited. All right. In the overworld. All right.
Super Weapon Online.
I kind of teach the super weapon thing. Not sure if it makes a lot of sense there because you don't have any UI feedback there. She's making choices. All right. Screw the tutorial. She'd already played. This is not her first playthrough. So, and also what's really, really cool is that she's not a shmupper. She never really got into the classic genre. And so she's having different challenges, and it's perfect because these are the types of things you want, because you want, in some cases, you want the experiences you're making to reach different groups. And I really want all types of gamers to be able to interact with the shoot 'em up. So I don't want to make it crazy hard, or I want ways for people to kind of get into the crazy hard version, but not for level 1. All right, stop yapping, pay attention. Okay, interesting. Okay, real quick, we're gonna roll it back. Thought I saw that. Okay, so these guys. So okay, she switched weapons there. Didn't like the laser, I think, and then now she's getting kind of the steamroll, right? Oh, but she's picking it back up here. All right. Another weapon change, which is good. I think it's good. Oh yeah, she's doing great with these guys. I wonder if those I wonder if these guys are too hard. They're mainly, their main design here is that they don't have any bullet pressure. They don't shoot anything, so you can really dodge them. So she did get hit there. She was kind of messing with I think the different weapons and the buttons, and that probably tripped her up a bit. But if you notice here that, I mean, she's learning to dodge, which is great. She takes a few where she can, but yeah, she's not getting a lot of feedback out of the bullets. These guys are going down. That's good. Switch up to the new weapon. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll chew on that a little bit and see what's what. These nice static guys are creating a little bit easier targets. And it might, you know, it might be that, here. It very well, let's see here. So, first Legion, Hell Spawn, Legion strings. Consider not having them move as much in the vertical. All right, cool. Yeah, so I think, you know, so the design here, right, is I have them come in, you know, you're kind of dodging around, but they are a little bit beefy because I didn't want them to just die super quickly. And so, but it's also, you know, like, it's harder to target them. So you can see, like, when she comes around to the second point here, you know, because if you're still kind of getting used to the controls and how your weapons fire and whatnot, it might just turn out that they, you know, like, there's too much of an S wave there. All right, I'll think about that. And the way I play it, and is of course different than the way other people play it. So I often kind of nose and then shoot them down as they come through. But I know the patterns, so. All right, and these are also going to be questions for her, so it's going to be a good follow-up. All right. Ooh, look at that. Hell yeah. Oh, shizzles. Look, she knew that it was a super weapon, or the super power-up. So she does the super weapon deploy, which is great, and then refills her super gauge with the power-up. Awesome. Ooh, mwah. Ah, she doesn't want the power-up. I bet you she's thinking she's trying to get used to the weapon. All right, here comes, these guys are kind of rough. I like them, but I don't know, they might be too much. Oh, there's two waves. Yeah. Ooh, oh, neat. All right, super weapon usage. That's why I dropped that super weapon there as well, to give you the opportunity to just getting you used to, like, the tools, right? And even if you miss them and you avoid them, it's there for your subsequent playthroughs. She's she took a little damage there. Okay. Yeah, the track's jamming. I think I just changed their bullets actually from orange to the red as well for the in the latest version. Right out of the gate, just pounding them. We have a version of the damage states in. I haven't even played through the latest version of this level yet. All right, so she got stuck on the other side, but that's not bad. It's not bad. She just got out of dodge. Well, let me take a look at that again real quick. So we were here. She's attacking. Oh, okay. So the orbs underneath kind of forced her up. You see this right here? So very interesting. Let's take a look at this again. So she gets down a little bit lower, which is good. And then it's the pressure of these, which is, I think, okay. I want it to be a little bit dangerous, and then as the boss comes in, the boss is kind of forcing you to react. So she sees it. All right. Yeah, it's a rough choice because she doesn't have a good way to do a lot of damage, but it puts her in a good situation where where the ads. I think I need to fix something there too. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so in the latest version of the build, we changed all of our power-ups for the player to be Lokis. And you can still kill strings of enemies and they spawn Lokis. So there's kind of a little thing there. Oh, heck yeah. Let me take a look at that again. Yeah, so now she's got the... she's only missed one power-up. So... Ooh, damage state. Super weapons up. Boom. Alright. I need to ask... let's see how long this takes. I might need to reduce his health points a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh wow, good reactions to that. Nice job, nice job. I was a little worried as they popped in, but that was great. I moved these guys forward recently too. Wow, they're harder to hit. Wow, she did a lot of dodging. That was good. It was great. I don't think she took any damage in that sequence. She didn't get the power up from killing the torture wheels, but you know. Ooh, okay, so she's in third phase now. She's playing it safe though. Final damage state. Look at those tusks. Oh yeah. I still want to add blood and death particle effects when we do the transitions. It's like a fourth super weapon. I mean, there might be too many, but I don't know. I'm still working on balancing it. It's a tough one because I like the super weapon building up based on damage being dealt. Okay, we're getting down to it. Yeah, this might be. It's just a tough one. This might be a tad bit too. Let's take a thought. Level 1 mid boss. Reduce HP a little, and I'll show you guys my method for capturing the tasks, and then how I go back through that. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Super weapon online. Yeah, something we learned recently was that it was very hard for people to always see where the super weapon was. All right. Okay, so likes the weapon. Oh, she's like, we're gonna get it. She got a P and an S. I did put those. Actually, you know what? I want to take a look at these spawns again. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. I think the P and the S are too close together. So if she only wanted to choose like to power up or to get the super, because super gauge isn't full, I don't want her to accidentally get those. So that's all right. That's good. Level 1. Move boss death power S power up lower to create space between P and S power up. All right, and you know what? Oh, yeah. All right, cool. All right, awesome. Ooh, this gives me a chance to listen to where the music stops too. All right, new weapon. She's like, all right, that's good. That's why it exists. I want to remind me to ask. She just does not like shooting those guys. Oh, but they're going down much faster. Look. Oh. But she's learning new weapons right now, right? Like, we might have a tad too many weapons, but I don't know. I don't know. We're that's a good question. So too many weapons in level 1. It's a tough one because you need to leave power-ups for people that are dying, so. Too much super. I don't mind. I wanted supers to be more utility, that you can use them to get out of jail for free, but also just, you know, to pick and choose, because that affects your score quite a bit, because everything you kill with the super weapon provides extra goodies, extra points. Alright, let me take a look at that again.
Super weapon.
Alright, so we're coming out of the gate here. We've got these new guys. Super weapon usage, yep, that's great. Alright. And more dodging on those guys, okay. She kills 2 there. And gets a few. She's got the spore drive right now banging, which is good. Alright, it's not so bad. I mean, look, as people get better, ideally the goal for me, right, as a designer, I want to be able to create an experience where it is possible to kill everything within the world, not miss any enemies, and then you get extra bonuses and cool, like, secrets and stuff based on that. And that's also partially, you know, in shmups, it's learning enemy patterns. So we're jumping back a little bit here. I just want to see these again. Okay. Damn, I love this track. So she could have had a super weapon. I think for that would have been another super weapon area. But let's take a look. She's doing a good job. Yeah, this is a tricky one. There's a lot of enemies that are spawned there. She took a little bit. Oh no, wait a minute. Interesting. Oh, okay, so it showed that she took damage, but she didn't actually take damage there because of the super weapon. It left her invulnerable. But the hit flash was still there. Whatever, it's fine. I actually don't have a lot of control over that. You can see it in the hull points or the hit points. Oh, she's dodging that. That's good. Ah, she's checking out. We definitely took damage there. Yeah, I can say, you know, the thing is that the bottom weapon is supposed to, it gives you, it does 3x more damage, but it's not immediate. They're almost all charge ups. They're not long charge ups, but still. All right, here we go. First time seeing the updated Sea Satan. Oh, look at that. All right, she blows the guys off the deck pretty well there. Oh, we didn't have the new missiles in yet. Oh, dang, she wrecked that thing. Oh, but she wrecked the thing because she used a super, right? Is that... Yeah, okay, all right. That's fine. Okay, so now, roughly here, the level music or the track ends, and it's variable based on how long you spend with the boss. I could probably tag another track on after that, but I don't know. I'll think about it. That's a good point. My brain's thinking. Let's see here. Do we need another music track after mid-boss, but for the end boss? Maybe just a low-key environment sound effects, maybe similar to Overworld. All right, let's see here. This is so good. All right, right, so these guys are pretty tall, pretty high up in the screen. Also, I'm not a big fan of stuff up in the UI. I think, all right, let's see here. Revisit Robonoid top spawns after first season. So we got another super weapon up here. So we got through that.
Super weapon online.
Oh yeah, okay, so I gave a super weapon there, which is good. Okay. Ooh, that interesting. Should that actually kill that time? Still don't know what those black squares are. I think they went away in the last build, but I'm still trying to troubleshoot that. I might need Sunny's help on that. By the way, my friend, she said that I think the first, this is the first time she's been able to beat level 1. Spoiler alert, sorry. Which is, you know, and I've been slowly reducing and cranking down the complexity in order to, you know, again, make it just more accessible, right? It's so hard not to want to just, you know, make the super weapons more meaningful, but I really like the utility. I'm gonna stick with that for a while.
Super weapon online.
Yeah, I also worry that there's too much pressure here, but these guys are pretty slow, and the bullets people don't seem to have too many issues with. All right, music track kicked up. We're on our way. All right. Okay, so she's got short range weapon here. Oh, she's just all up in it. Look at that business. Look at the business. She's like, I'm taking it. Whoa, she put her ship up in there. Ah. This is, in this pass, I've reduced, whoa, interesting. Oh, the Healy bit was good. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that short range weapon is really pushing her to be up in front. Okay, let's see how she does with this. It's alright, that was a death. I mean, that was the only death so far. Now it's getting scary. Not as scary though, like she's got some safe spots, right? And this weapon it really helps in this case, so. Also kind of a nice side effect, not that I designed it that way, but if you do die and it decrements the weapon set. Ooh, take a look. Interesting. I mean, that's a lot of pressure. Let me ask. Is the fortress wall too tough with bullet patterns? Alright, one more time, let's take a look. So, safe. Totally safe. And then she wants to get closer. So interesting. I need to talk to her about it and kind of see what she was thinking around this point. I mean, it's a boss. It's stressful, right? Like, whoa. Okay. So these bullets are a bit more on the shorter side. So let's see what happens here. I mean, she's got 494 lives. So I don't think she sees right now that the bullets are are reaching. Okay, well, let's see how she feels. So, no huge problem here. It's all just interesting. Okay, but she's in a little spot. That's good. That's a pretty safe, pretty interesting spot. That's a tough one. Oh, she checked the missiles. She's kind of stuck a little bit. I also think maybe the covers are a little too... I think the boss might be a tiny bit too strong. Okay. Fortress. Boss. Reduce HP slightly on covers, weapons, brains. Wait until you guys see the next thing. Okay. Hey, let me. All right. So we load. So she chose next level. That's good. Oh, I think. Oh, this has got the new geometry in it. So I try to make this way more rocky. I hope that is a little bit easier. I'm pretty sure she's gonna run. I don't. Everyone runs into it. No, look at that. She's dodging it. That's awesome. This is a nice weapon for the front and the back. Uh-oh. She's like, yeah, nope. No thanks. Oh, took a little damage there. Probably looking at the Lost Soul Wisps. I think since this version, I also slightly, just ever so slightly, reduced the speed, the overall speed in which the ship moves, just to give a little bit more maneuverability without feeling too sluggish. I think it was cranked up a little too much. So that'll help a bit with just better understanding how to navigate your ship. Oh, look at that. She doesn't want any of those. She's like, nope. She's like, no thanks. I really can't wait until we figure out how to... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah. That was great. I designed that gap. Huh. I got to really figure out the background treant face on how to make that feel like it's in the background. I think I have to do it with some shading or something. All right. That's very acceptable. All right. I think this might be the first time she's playing this level too. Ooh. Let me check something. Okay, so she is at 1 HP. All right, I would just make sure. I'm pretty sure they only do 1 point of damage. Okay. Oh my god, this is gold. Thank you so much. I really love just how many things that thing poops out when it gets killed. So yeah, if you kill all the limbs, it destroys the tree itself. It's really interesting she's not choosing to detonate those Lost Soul Wisps. You know, level 2 spawn Loki power ups after defeating after exploding some soul wisp groups. There we go. I add a little electricity, and these guys now have like weird booby blood blobs. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is a stressful spot. There's a laser. Oh, wow. All right, that's cool. So the thing I liked about that is, so we got these guys, right? She's got a super weapon in pocket. These guys get defeated. Most of the bullets are over here, So that's keeping her in the back, which is totally fine. The lasers come up. So start having these lasers come up here. I gotta work on the visual prompt there as well again. So pushes her back that way. She gets rid of them. The laser comes up. She's shooting it. Queen Snail starts to make her entrance. Bullets don't create a ton of pressure, but she's feeling super comfortable. And because of this weapon, she can actually shoot enough through the laser to take the Queen Snail out. Okay, cool. All right, so she's going to repeat, but now we've got a slightly more intense remix of what's going on. She picked up a power up, and I bet you it's, I bet you that it's like thrown her out a little bit. Oh. All right. We got a bit of a snowball going on right now. Oh, ooh, a lot of stuff going on. This is like the third Queen Snail. There's the Lost Souls. These Lost Souls aren't blocking as many bullets as I thought they'd be. You know? Lost Soul Wisp. Blue Wisp. Increase enemy collision box to improve bullet bullet blocking. We won't do it by a ton, but basically what it is we have these wisps, and one of the designs of these wisps, these Lost Soul wisps, are to block bullets, and so they block some bullets. So, but in this case, they're not. I got to double check that weapon as well. So, but when I look at that, I'll actually. Let's see here. Double check on burst fire weapon. Burst fire spread. Time code 1508. So a nice little trick when you're using video is just to note the time code with your notes if you need to go back and look, because sometimes your words don't always capture what you're trying to do. So here I'm looking at the way the bullets are being shot, and then how they're blocking, whether or not they're being blocked. So it could be that the bullets are actually set to be invulnerable. All right, let's take a look at it one more time. So it got a little touch and go here, but I think that's acceptable. I mean, look, a game that doesn't have any teeth, that doesn't have any cause and effect, doesn't change the rules for you and reward you for getting better, it's more of an experience at that point. That's fine for people that want that, but that's not what I'm trying to design here. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So it's interesting. The Lost Soul Wisps are creating a lot more pressure than I expected. All right, so we had a death there, but I think that's not too bad. I might need to just take one more look. I really want to look at the sequence again. So I like how we started out, which is great. Still good. 3 lives. All right, yeah, 3 health hit points. These we saw a shot. So we got the sick bubbles, but the Queen Snail goes down pretty easily here. Totally good. Then what happens here? So we got Lokis. The Lokis show up. There's a power up there. All right, so she grabs the power up, and that immediately changes her to a short range weapon. Yeah, it starts to, that creates a whole different level of pressure because she's not able to engage the Queen Snail. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but, you know, it created a lot of tension, right? Also, I'm noticing that she's not using her bottom weapons as much. So the top weapons are easier to use. So, but I'm curious about that. All right, so I understand kind of what's going on here. So we're taking a decent amount of damage. There's a lot of bullets everywhere. And she lost control of the situation. Not a bad thing, you know. But that weapon change made a huge difference. So one part of me is thinking to myself, maybe I should remove the power up. But I think I'll leave it because the design with the power ups are that for the people that play for score. If you take a power up, you get a lot of extra score. It encourages you to take power ups, and we'll have secrets and some other things that happen based on your score. So the higher level scores will then trigger like alternate secrets, maybe some additional power ups, or maybe special item plates or something like that. We'll see. There's gonna be some trophies too, lots of meta stuff to put in. But you know, if you're feeling really comfortable with the weapon you're using, you can also dodge the power-ups in order to stay with that, like whatever's working well for you as well. I've got some weapon selection stuff that I'm working on, but at least that's the design. I'll think about that a little bit more. All right, I toned these guys down too, so that the bullet patterns aren't as crazy. Also, level two. I don't know if I mind having gaps in music. Music at just after Queen Snails is done. Add more? Question mark. All right. Oh, maybe I made these guys a little too chunky. Well, there's pressure there. Interesting. I mean, look, no, there's plenty of pressure there. I mean, look, that was crazy. I tuned them down a little bit because they're a little crazy. The other thing is that the parasitic fairies block bullets. So, and if you leave the nest is the bottom part. If you leave the nest, if you don't destroy it, then it keeps spawning fairies. So it kind of creates a little snowball. And all right, boss time. Ooh, I'm sorry. Okay, but at least she's at 1 HP. Oh, I'm sorry. That was mean. I don't know if I can. But I mean, we taught the lesson. We taught the lesson just right out of the gate. Shit. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. I really like the bat swarms. These are great. And that back weapon is yeah, it's kind of nice. So she's trying to learn the trick. She can definitely see that she's doing damage. The feedback's good there. Oh, 2 bat swarms. Oh, took damage there, got trapped. There was a way out though, I saw it. There we go. Oh my goodness. I really, really like, I had another community member play the game recently and they really like the boss. This boss makes me feel good. All right. Also on the fence and whether I think we can still keep these purple, but they were green and green's bad. But the statue colors are going to change. This is all temporary art. Oh, interesting. Let's take a look here. Move down. Oh, just a tiny bit. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. I'm just looking at how long it took. Let's just take a quick look at that again. Okay, so this one comes up. I haven't seen anyone play this yet, which is super helpful. Okay, so she's forced down because she was missing the top of the statue. Okay, I got it. She finds the pocket, and then what do we got? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Level 2 boss should Should Reaperous enemy have less HP? I mean, part of it is you're learning the pattern, and that was the big thing. So we'll see. All right, so Succubus comes in. Uh-oh. Burn that super weapon and just, oh shit. Oh, that's just awful. I'm sorry. Oh God, this is a crazy, stressful situation. She's doing well though. She's having a time getting past the bat swarms, which is, I know. But okay, look, she's getting it. Wow. Oh shit, but that's okay. That was quite remarkable. Batteris is going to go down soon. That's the red statue with the bat swarms. Oh crap, that was a tough one. Yeah, being able to respawn with 3 lives now is way easier. So you're not just shifting through your weapon sets as fast either, which is nice. I'm glad we made that change from last round playtesting. Oh. Man, I really love proper analog stick control. Right now, it's just D-pad mapped to analog. I need to talk to Sunny about that at some point. Okay. True analog stick control suggestion for SC being SHMUP Creator. I know what that means, so. All right. All right, so. I mean, considering the amount of chaos that came from that super weapon usage, and as well as she did with navigating the patterns, and I think that it didn't seem like it was unfair. I'll talk to her about it, but that was super cool. All right, found a good sweet spot. But yeah. Oh shit, here we go. We got Lokis everywhere. Oh God, lasers. All right, she got some hit points there. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh! Oh no, and that's. Oh no! Oh God! Oh, she's got the nose in it. Ah! No, whoa! All right, the bats come in. That was interesting. I didn't expect. I mean, let's take a look at it again one more time. So, I'm still trying to understand my own designs, right? So, like, and the good news. Just take a second look. Okay, so she's got 2 hit points. She steps up closer to the statue to Generbus. That's what the laser is supposed to do, right? Kind of put her forward. And then we have the preview, and then we have the actual weapons and a bit of like this particle thing here. But she does move. Still 2 hit points. Those miss, which are fine. The guides come back up. Yeah, I mean, I felt like she should have taken damage from maybe this one. I mean, this is the damage spot. This is just noise. But, yeah, I mean, I think right about here, that should have taken some damage. All right, we'll take a look at that. Not that I need to make things so much harder, but let's see. Level 2 boss. DrBossKey. Slightly test sword attack collision, possibly make it bigger, make it wider, wider length. Yeah. Is it taller, wider? Let me think. So let's see. Width. Actually, I guess make it Not wider. I guess I want to make it a little bigger in both directions. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Okay. All right, so the bat swarm came up. Caused her to take damage. I think the new damage flashes are really helping. I'm seeing her respond to that. I switched it to yellow. Okay, but she knows the trick here, right? Like, can see the trick? Totally good. Okay, here, this is the really important part. I'm not sure if I feel great about this yet. Oh, that was a tough one. But, you know, bosses should be hard. All right, let's see if she gets this one. Yeah, okay, great. Look, she's threading backwards and going up. That's good. Showing DrBossKey has a kind of a version of Succubus. He basically has the other vampire abilities from this. Oh shit. Oh, it just doesn't give. She's like, oh nope. Straight up, check this out. She's like, nope. That's awesome. Okay. So far, oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, it's a tough one. Oh, yeah. I'll need to talk to her about it and see how she felt. She's pretty close to defeating the boss, though. So, and while you won't have 486 lives as I finally tune the sort of the lives and score, I certainly want to make sure you have an abundance of lives. All right, 3rd level. I've never seen anyone play this either. First time. I just get right to the business, right? We just start this out. All right. Man, those guys just might be too strong. Although she's not using the secondary, that those types of enemies are supposed to be. Well, the intention is that the bottom weapon really is best. So you're trying to figure out like higher damage weapons versus the lower damage weapons. Oof. All right, let me take a look at this. As we get down there, she stays low. These guys come through. Yeah, it's a tough spot. Okay. All right. It's not terrible. This is the first. I mean, this is the first design that I've done with geometry. So I'm also trying to figure out whether or not I want to have geometry be an instant kill. Right now, it is. All right. Let me take a look here. So what happened here? Huh. I think I fixed that already. The teleporting, the portal heads. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the portal heads, double check. All right. Level 2, double check, portal heads. They were spawning late. I think I fixed it already, but double checking. This is a very raw level. Look at Scooty Skeleton. She's like, nope, no thanks, Scooty Skeleton. Okay. She's doing well navigating through a lot of the geometry, so that's good. Oh, this is before I added the, I have these projector skeletons that project themselves into the world, and they're really fast, so I'm excited to see someone play with those. I do like the, this is old school shmup where the missiles actually are helping you, defeat these, like, essentially, like, they're like turrets, right? So, I think I had her looking at the bottom, and then maybe that wasn't as easy to see. I don't have any power-ups. Yeah, but let's see her navigate. Oh shit, really? Oh, I already adjusted collision there. I felt the same way, so I got you covered. Fixed. Oh yeah. This has the new adjusted parallax scrolling too. Let's see here, thread the needle. I got Loki's in here now. Man, wait until you see the next version of this map. We're just now starting to work on the boss. Oop. Oops. Blowing a hole in the world. Yeah, so thank you for playing that. It was good to see. All right. Might be like, it's also level 3, so I'm trying to make it a little bit more challenging, but not too challenging, so. All right, and does she play the prototype fun level? Prototype fun? Prototype fun, prototype fun, yes? Yeah! Oh, hey, what happened? Huh. Interesting. I made a change, broke something. Prototype fun 3 camera is not stopped to let player pick their weapon. Yeah, weapon's fine. All right. And so this level is me not being nice at all. I'm still trying to be challenging and not like super like crazy, but I'm not the pace and the way that I spawn enemies and the way the world is expecting you to respond is an entirely different thing. So this is me just playing around and finding things that I think are fun, and then trying to make things a little bit more challenging. So let's see how she does with this, because she's got a good boot camp. She's got a good amount of time now as a crack ace pilot. All right, got Loki's. All right. Yeah, I really like these enemy types. So we did those for our basically our Metroidvania adventure shmup. So I thought I'd bring them over, and we'll eventually replace the art and do all the cool stuff. Oh man, I got a doorbell. Okay, let me pause right there. All right, let's see here. There might be a little bit more background noise, but let's finish this. So let's see what's what. I have a bunch of guests in my house, so and I'm trying to stay focused here, so I can just finish this up. All right, let's see here. And I just cannot. They're just so strong. They're so strong. Might need to reduce their hit points. I know. We'll see. I'll ask. All right, let's see what's going on there. Now she's got the Tentagun.
Super weapon online.
Oh, she's fine. She's exploring the other button. I think she was looking for the super button, actually. Yeah, these weapons are kind of crazy. And then the ring shield does damage as well, which is nice, so you can kind of get close to things.
Super weapon online.
Alright, clears it out. I really got to talk to her about the charge up weapons.
Super weapon online.
All right, that was good. That was a nice, like, that was a good position on her part. Interesting. Yeah, so like, you know, examples of this, like, you know, just flocks of stuff coming in. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Oh no, something broke. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it was a sneak preview build, so dang. Prototype Fun 3. Broken level. Sad face. Aw. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the end. Oh. Okay. So let's see here. All right. Let me flip back over. So then, I mean, wait, that's a good amount. Let's see here. It's a good amount of notes. Okay. Let me collect my thoughts. All right. So, and maybe actually, let me flip back over this. So what I typically do from this point is then in my get rid of my black screen here. Over here. So I use Trello to stay organized. It's free. You can set up a free account. You have a certain amount of boards you can create. But on the DBK SHMUP side of things. Okay. Let's see here. Notes. All right. So then I open, I basically create just a checklist. The cool thing is that when you have them separated by lines, you can just basically do this. And then for me, what I do is I just go down essentially the checklist, and I basically tackle these one by one or consider them, and then I rinse and wash and do a turnaround. So I'm going to do an interview with Zay as well. Thank you so much. This was super helpful. And sorry that the build was broken. I really want you to be able to finish Prototype Fun 3. I don't know what the deal is there, but we'll fix it. You know, that's game development. It's a work in progress. To everyone that's made it this far, I know it was a long video. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, suggestions, or if you want to play test, there's a link in the description as well. You can hop over to our Discord server. And then if you record your playthroughs, I'd be more than happy to do the same thing where I watch and make changes and musings and considerations. All right. That's me. That's a lot. So thank you, everybody. I will talk to everyone soon. Bye.